Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Olamide Adegoke. If you are seeing my face for the first time, I speak on relationship, marriage, motherhood, Christian lifestyle. I also teach Bible stories that can help edify you and make you a better Christian. I would like us to be friends, so please do subscribe to my channel, click on the red button there, and also turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload the video, you have access to it, you see it on your screen. Thank you. And if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back to my channel to watch my video. I'll be responding to another question in this video. This question is similar to the previous question, but there's a slight difference. So I'm going to link the question so that you can watch it if you haven't. Please, as we progress, like this video. There's a way it helps to build my channel. Please like the video. I will be reading the question, so I'll look down to read the question. Say, hi, ma'am. Thank you for your videos. I'm really blessed. Thank you. Thank you for watching too. I've been in a relationship for a long time, and now we want to get settled, but there is an issue. My husband's family, that is my in-laws to be, insists that I must get pregnant before our wedding ceremony. Wow. Let me first congratulate you, because the Bible says that he that finds a wife finds a good thing. So let me say, he that finds a husband finds a good thing too. I've seen different people in these states. It happens, especially if you are from Nigeria. I don't know if it happens in other countries too, but in Nigeria, I know that I've heard something like this. I want to assume that the person that asked this question is a Christian, okay? And that is why you are asking this question. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4, the marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. For fornicators and adulterers, God will judge. And because the Bible has said it, I feel that you need to be very, very careful at this point. Let me not assume, but if these people are not Christian, you need to be very careful with them. I wouldn't want you to have any issue with them at this point, but your husband to be can do a lot. I would recommend that you ask him to watch this video. The first thing is that let him be the one to interact with his family member. Then number two, marriage is a decision that you have to make with God at the center. I've said that in the previous video. If you have not watched it, please go and watch that video. I will link it. Please watch the video. The question is somehow similar. If you are being told to get pregnant before your wedding ceremony, what if you have sex with that guy and eventually it doesn't result to pregnancy? Or do you think that it is every sexual intercourse that results to pregnancy? If it's like that, then we will have many people with babies. So what if you have sex first time, it doesn't result to pregnancy, you wait for the second month, third month, 4 months, eventually he sampled you for roughly a year before you get pregnant, and then they now say, okay, we want to do the wedding ceremony for you. Will that give you joy? So instead, why not do a low-key wedding ceremony? COVID-19 has really opened our mind to the fact that you don't need crowd to do wedding ceremony. You can do wedding ceremony with just 5 or 10 people in attendance. You, your partner, the pastor that will join you, your parents, your daddy and mommy, your husbands to be daddy and mommy. Then maybe let's add this, your best man and best lady. That's 9 people if you go by my calculation. But during COVID-19, people had wedding ceremony. Even people that wanted to spend so much money, they couldn't do it, and they still had their wedding ceremony. Please, our advisor, instead of going for a big party, a big ceremony, go for a low-key wedding ceremony. Let's just maybe those 9 people. In fact, if it's in this case, you might not even necessarily need best man and best lady. Yes, you might not need. Or you get one of your siblings to stand, to stand in that gap. They can come with the engagement load. If you are from Yoruba tribe, they can come with the engagement, or even any, depending on, every culture have their own way of doing things. In the Bible, when Abraham wanted to get a wife for his son Isaac, he sent dowry to them. They brought the wife to the family. The marriage ceremony was done. The fact that Abraham had issues. Abraham could have been somebody that would have said, hey, every of my child that will get married must first have child. Isaac must first get that lady pregnant too. He must first get that lady pregnant before I pay dowry. He didn't do that. Despite the fact that he has his, you don't need to get pregnant before you get married to that man. Rather, do a low-key wedding ceremony. Tell your husband to be that he should speak with them to do a low-key wedding ceremony, and maybe later on in the future, when you're celebrating your 1 year wedding ceremony, 2 year wedding ceremony, you can make it glamorous. You can invite different people and make it a beautiful event. But for this, it's on a low-key. Another thing is, what if you did not get pregnant? Let's say you start doing it and you did not get pregnant. Will you now leave him and go to another man? Oh, if you go to another one, what will you tell him? You tell him that you were to actually use a sample. It doesn't add up. It doesn't. So instead, please do a low-key wedding ceremony. That way your mind will be clear, especially if you're a Christian. I don't think I can cope with somebody telling me that I should be pregnant before wedding ceremony. I can't. I can't cope. God cannot go against his word. God cannot go against his word. The Bible is a guide for every Christian, and in the scriptures it was clearly stated. In fact, in the Bible, if you look at the laws, those laws written by Moses, if a lady was gotten married to and they found that she wasn't a virgin, then they used to stone her to death, or they return her back to her father's house because they felt that she was not a decent lady. So please, keep your decency, keep it, keep your decency, keep your purity, and speak to your man to relay with them. If they don't agree, then it might be a litmus test that it's not the right one for you, or you allow it to endure the test of time until they agree, if really God is leading you into the relationship. I pray God help you. You will not have any cause to regret of getting married in life. God will help you. God will guide you. And please, if you are here, you are a single lady, I want to encourage you. Don't mess up your life. Keep your virginity. Be pure. Live a decent life. There is a reward for it. At the time when Mary was to be chosen as the mother of Jesus, if she had messed up her life, God will not find, she won't receive that favor from God. She won't. I used to say, what if that plan was meant for Dinah in Genesis chapter 34? Dinah maybe would have been a great woman, would have been the most favored woman because she was the only girl in the lineage of Jacob at that time. But she messed up her life. She was raped. She was raped. She performed the act before the wedding ceremony. You can read it, Genesis 34, and eventually you saw what happened. He couldn't marry the man. The man was killed, and her life was a mess. Her name was not mentioned again in the Bible. I pray you fulfill your destiny. Another person will not take your place. If you have questions that you still want me to respond to, please, you can write it in the comment section. And if you want it as confidential as possible, you can link up with me on my social media, and you mail me. You can share the screen box. I'll put my mail there. I'll see you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.